On today's episode, we learn what an Australian kiss is from down under. Num Num Kiss Lick is the new move to go to. And do lesbians really scissor? You have to listen to find out on Advice Unfiltered, episode 28. Welcome, everybody, to Advice Unfiltered with Tony Rodriguez and Christopher David, episode 28.
28, baby.
And it's fucking Tuesday.
And it's fucking Tuesday.
Fucking Tuesday.
Yeah, it's the best day of the week.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
Right.
What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up, bro? What's up to everybody in the studio?
All right. We got a full house today. First
Full
of all,
house.
we'd like to semi-apologize, but not really.
No.
We are getting better at this. We're getting moderators to make sure that things stay on track.
Yes.
We learned how to co-host so that you guys can see both of us, which is great.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool as shit.
We're 30 weeks in.
Why do you look so much bigger than me?
What?
Freaking look, I look like a midget. I look like a little tiny guy.
Oh,
And then you look
because-
like you're jacked.
Really?
Yeah, look at it.
Well, I mean,
Not on that screen, on the Instagram.
I was like, what did I do?
No, on Instagram. I look like a little
Well, it's
mini
because-
person.
look,
it's because the camera's back so far. That's what it is.
That's all.
Yeah. Just, I'm not that small in real life. Just you know, I am 5'10".
Doesn't matter.
I am 5'10". I'm not.
People still giving you your handsome compliments.
Yeah, right. It doesn't matter.
It's okay. That's why I always say, look, when I came in to film a podcast the other day for work, I'm so used to being in this chair with this mic. I had to sit over here,
Yeah.
and I had to change the whole studio because
Oh, I bet.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And then, but I'm lower than you usually, and people are like, "You must be so little."
Because.
And I'm like, "No, it's not true." So blocking the light. There you go.
Yeah. Somebody asked why they're looking through a tunnel. I'm like, this is why. Because if I don't, you're blinded.
You're blinded,
Blinded by the light. See, we both called that.
See? All right. So
can't get
first
it.
off, we got to give a big shout out. We got a full house in here. Our man is back. What's up, Chris? How we doing today?
What's up, bro?
Come on, guys. How are you?
It's good to see you, bro. How are you today?
Doing really good, actually.
All right.
Really, really good.
Good.
Well,
Just laid the foundation for my next crowdfunding campaign for my next project. So
Nice. Congratulations, bro.
Ooh, yeah.
Very cool.
What is it? Is it a movie we can participate in?
more
Like
than likely, yeah. More than likely.
I'll play the
Like,
white guy
so
with a deep voice. I'm good at that.
I already got
I'm really good at that.
projects for you guys. Come on.
Told you. I just want to be like the car mechanic or like the dude in the background. It's fine. All right. And always, as we have here, first off, our Gen Alpha here. Gen Alpha, what's going on, Gen Alpha?
What's up?
What's
up,
going
bro?
on? How was your day today?
Good, good. How
Look-
about you guys?
It looks like you got a little wet over there.
Yeah, I opened I needed some water, so I opened the bottle, and the cap wouldn't open, so I squeezed it a bit, and it popped all over me.
Yeah, it happens.
So
It happens.
Are you into Legos?
Yes,
Do you
very.
love Legos?
Yes.
I sent your dad a picture on Facebook. Me and Tyler was in Legos when he was little, and we all got to pick. In Disney, you go to Lego World and you get to build your own characters. So we built our family. And if you actually notice in the picture I put in there, I have a ball and chain.
How was it removed?
Already.
I didn't even do anything.
There's a ball and chain, and it's hilarious. So yeah, you could fix that. What they strike you for?
815 violation, hate speech.
Oh my God.
What did I hate people? What did I say?
Did they shut it down completely? They are out to
That's-
get you.
That's crazy.
I didn't
TikTok's
say anything.
TikTok's the worst. All right, while you're fixing TikTok, our man is back. He's back
Wow.
in the studio. This is unbelievable. After we just figured out,
It's crazy. After we just
Moderate.
figured out how to moderate, we got kicked off for
figured out
live.
we moderate. All right, what's going on there, Gen Z?
What up?
Gen Z fact checker's back in the house. Well, he was moderating.
He was moderating.
And on his first day at work, we get banned.
We get banned. 815. So what? For 2
hate
days?
speech.
What's today's date? The 12th?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
12th.
So until the 15th, freaking, I'm banned on doing
They are
live.
out to get
This
you.
appeal could take 24 hours. That's crazy. I didn't even do anything.
Oh, don't worry. We don't. The TikTok's
Maybe
out
because I
for
said
that.
fuck. Maybe because I said fuck. I don't know.
What hate speech is that? People hate to fuck? It's
I don't
horrible.
know. I don't know. We should work. I don't know.
I don't know. So, all right. So the studio's full as always. Episode 28. We appreciate you guys. So let's just jump right into it because you guys were so patient. We appreciate it. Hopefully, this view, you guys will give us some feedback on Instagram. I know sometimes because mine's off to the side and Chris is off to the side, you don't get the close up of this handsome. I like how my hand comes into the scene over here. This handsome man over here. But good things were all together. So first off, if you notice, there's just a bunch of stuff that we've been gifted and brought to the set. So I guess first off, TikTok does to us. First, I want to give a shout out to Shannon. Shannon knew we were trying to get these figurines made, these action figures, and Shannon came through with the Advice Unfiltered hot mess action figures. I like how you got the hand signal up and everything. And then we're standing there. So good job, Shannon. Shout out to you. Jojo on the gear. Thank you, Jojo. Sweats and t-shirts and hoodies and all kinds of cool shit from New Zealand. We got
thank you for that. The all black jersey.
Skippy sent us food. And somebody, and Leslie from Canada. Is it? Oh, no, sorry. California sent us Oragel in case we needed it. And hopefully at this age we do not.
So we got these here.
These are cool.
Yeah, these are liqueur. These are handmade pineapples, right?
These things.
Panique.
I want to say panique.
Panique.
But
and
I
then we
know-
also, real quick,
Oh, this is so dope.
we got given Guido
Ooh.
sandals.
Somebody brought me a gift.
Yeah, so we got these sandals here. These are definitely yours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at these things.
Yeah, so thanks. Shout out to Guido
These are
for
awesome.
sending us some, new sandals.
Yeah, these are
Yeah,
cool.
green pair.
They're light. They're super light.
Yeah.
What do they get?
Oh, green pair.
Fire
Green pair.
red.
Yeah, so thank you, Guido. I can't wait to try them on.
Well, my foot size, I'm going to look like Bigfoot walking with the
Right, with the feet.
at the bottom. I like
It's a bit
these.
crazy.
You're gonna leave some crazy footprints at the beach.
I know. It's what people are always in shock. They're like, wait, you're 5'10"? Yes, I'm 5'10". And like, how big's your foot? I'm like, depends. Usually 14 and 13 in some shoes. So, yeah. So, and by the way, yes, it's all true. I don't care what people say. So, shout out to everybody who got us stuff. Now, the really cool thing is, so first of all this stuff is cool. We love our regulars. We love people to give us stuff. We don't get a chance too often to pull it on the show and say thank you because, technically it eats up some part of the show. But we really, really appreciate it, especially like these things are just handmade, which is so cool. Even though we're in the middle of not drinking, we will break those open for sure. And, and the other thing we want to give a big shout out to this week, one of the things that you guys way back in the day, if you guys have been following the show for a while, you guys remember Kevin's Pickles.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Kevin.
By the way, Kevin.
Shout out to Kevin.
Shout out to Kevin's Pickles.
Yeah, he's not watching on Instagram. He'd be watching on TikTok right now if I wasn't kicked off. Fuck it. I didn't even fucking do anything.
So, yes, and I just finished Kevin's Pickles, actually, finally, the 2 jars.
This will be good, though, because none of the scammers will be able to watch. So if we can, fuck you, scammers. Well,
yes. So, but in a really good way, one of our close friends, when we look at these things, part of what we think about is the person opening something, running something, supporting local businesses. One of our really good friends is, most people know him as Michael the Situation. So I think it's Sorrento's the last name, right?
wait.
Sorrentino.
Hold on.
Yes.
Let's say this right.
It's Mike.
So, there's this guy.
There's this guy.
Who's kind of famous.
Kind of famous.
Kind of people know who he is.
Yes.
He's kind of known for causing situations
With his abs.
with his abs,
Which makes this funnier.
which makes this funnier. 'Cause he now owns a cookie shop.
Yes, he does.
His name is Mike the Situation from Jersey Shore.
Yes.
So he has a cookie place,
Yes. So he Bang Cookies.
Bang Cookies.
All right.
All right.
So
No, we
we-
haven't tried them yet.
We have not tried them yet.
We have not tried them yet.
We went, by the way, the girl working there could not have been nicer. She was really nice. She gave us hats to wear. There was kids in there. And I think the funniest moment was me and you buying a bunch of cookies.
Oh, we went in there?
And the lady behind us, when she was like, you guys are you guys too fit to be in a cookie shop?
That was so funny. So there was 2 ladies that came in with 2 kids.
Yes.
And they looked at us and they go, wow, man. Because it was like, what? It was like 11 o'clock in the morning? There's just that part right there.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking. So they looked at Tony and they looked at me and they go, are these healthy cookies? They're like, I don't understand. Like, you guys look like you're way too in shape to be eating cookies this early in the morning. And I was honest with them. I told them the truth. I said, listen, this is how you get abs. Nobody's ever going to tell you this. You need to eat the triple chocolate cookie, and you need to eat the snickerdoodle, and you need to eat the red velvet cookie, and then you need to eat the other chocolate chip cookie, and then you got to eat the other cookie because you have 6 abs. Each cookie is an ab.
That's it. So
Facts.
we sold them.
Facts.
And by the way, they bought way more cookies because we upsold them.
We upsold those cookies. But anyway, listen, if you're in Jersey, right? If you're in Jersey and you got a little cookie fetish, check out Bang Cookies.
Yes.
Go Mike.
And look, I'll give it, look, we normally don't, talk about stuff. And there's stuff that we do talk about, but in a really good way. Mike, best-selling author at this point, started a rehab center, which is, kudos to him. And his wife.
Kudos for that, man. Good for you, Mike. Started a rehab center, took his pain and made something beautiful out of it, right?
Yeah.
As they say, the ashes come to the phoenix, right? So good for you, Mike. Proud of you, bro.
So because he's a great person and a great friend of ours, we bought the cookies.
We bought the cookies.
Not sponsored at all. We bought them.
Yeah, we bought them.
And they come in these cool little packages. These are oatmeal raisins.
Oh, the oatmeal raisin cookie. That was the other cookies. The oatmeal raisin. I like how Tony just passed me oatmeal raisin.
Well, they're
He's like, that's too healthy for me.
That's my favorite, actually.
Yeah.
Red velvet. Anyone like red velvet?
I like that one.
Oh!
No, go ahead. I already had one. I already had one. Give it to that. No, I've already had one.
Fine. You can have
I've already ate one, dude. Here, take it.
Hold on.
I got one sitting at home. I'm going to eat it.
Snickerdoodles and sea salt chocolate chip. Which one?
Oh, you had the chocolate chip one.
I'd have that.
I'll trade you the velvet for this.
What do you want? Which one do you want? Sea salt?
chip.
Chocolate chip?
All right, so everybody's going to try them. Here, you want the oatmeal?
There you go. You want the red velvet? Here.
Yeah.
I'll take oatmeal because I love oatmeal raisin.
Woo.
And
Good.
then I don't know snickerdoodle, so.
I'll have a snickerdoodle.
All right, let's see how this.
All right, let's do this. Let's try a cookie, everybody. This is how you get abs. That's what everybody know.
By the way, I haven't had a carb or alcohol in 9 days, and so I'm about to break it.
Yo, Mike, this doesn't taste good. I'm going to let you know.
By the way, chewy.
Your son goes, yo, I'll offer you $1 for that. I'm like, nice try, bud.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh my.
Good.
they're good.
Here, try
really
the snickerdoodle. Here,
All right,
try
Mike.
the snickerdoodle. Just try it. It's really good, bro.
Oh my.
Mike, you hit it out the park. They're good.
Yeah, they're good. Bang Cookies, everybody. Go check them out. There's like, what? I don't know, like 8 locations or 5 locations or something.
Bunch of locations in New Jersey. But
That's a problem.
I know, right? How's chocolate chip? Ooh, we got the okay there. What do you got? What you red velvet? We got red velvet right now. It's really good.
No, good cookie.
I'll be honest. It's good, soft. We bought it over 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And still good. All right, I gotta stop. So Bang Cookies, Mike, we appreciate you. And
I'm not eating their chocolate. I'm eating Mike's Situations chocolate chip cookies at Bang Cookies.
on the wall
Let
it
me get
says
a dozen.
it says if you eat a dozen of these, you get abs like Mike.
Yeah, that's what it said.
All right, word. Bet. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, if you want abs, you gotta eat chocolate chip cookies.
All right. So first off,
Welcome to Big Back Reviews.
Watch your foot's cooking. Your foot's cooking
Yes.
the camera.
so update. So we said thanks to everybody, which is great. So I want to give some updates. So this today is going to be probably the most important part of the show because I know that are 2 updates that I think most people are excited about. One is Heartfelt, which I wanted to share because we had somebody who wrote in a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately,
Can you do me a favor?
a time
Bring that
had
camera
come
here. Bring the phone here.
where I believe her name is Judah, and her husband was set to pass away, and he did pass away. And the advice
Wait, is that the one who wrote in before? The one that had cancer or whatever?
so had dementia,
Dementia.
and she had moved to the UK, and her husband lived in Canada, and her husband and his family had made the decision, which is legal in Canada, to pass away on your own. So she had wrote into us about advice about how to handle that day. And one of the things that you had said to her was that she should take that day and make it a special day and do things that they used to do together.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Dear Chris and Tony, I was doing my daily morning walk at the beach, and as always, I listened to the Advice Unfiltered episode, and I was surprised that you guys answered my question, and I realized you were talking about me. So I just want you to know I took your advice. And on that day my husband was scheduled was a special day. I took a long bike ride on the beach. My husband loved the beach. I went to a Chinese restaurant because my husband loved Chinese food. And I spent a long evening just reminiscing about his memories. That awful day was quite a bit easier. Needless to say, I'm still hurting, and I cry every time I think about him. But I wanted to let you know I thank you so much for reaching out and helping me make the worst day a little bit more bearable. As far as quitting smoking, I'm still working on that. But
Hey, baby steps. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you about quitting smoking. I'm going to tell you what's really helped a lot of people, right? So I used to smoke back in my 20s. I'll tell you what helped me stop, right, is breathing. Right, so every time I got stressed out, I would exercise. I would do something else besides light that cigarette, and every time I'd want to do that, I'd take a nice deep breath in and remind myself why, and then literally, I swear to God, if you do this, if you create a different habit and you remind yourself that you're breathing, in about, I would say probably about 6 to 8 weeks. You're going to walk past a cigarette, somebody smoking one, and it's going to gross you out. You're going to be like, oh, and you're not going to stand the smell of it. Your body totally reverses the effects of what the nicotine does and everything, and you will be like, you'll be better. So just give it a try. Create a different habit.
Yeah. So we just want to say thank you. So that was a heartfelt update. Now,
yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
Now.
What?
Harry wrote in.
Wait, Harry?
So for you guys who joined last week, Eva from Spain outed her. So you guys who don't know the story, Harry had 2 girlfriends and decided to lie.
Well, it was his ex-wife, right?
Well, he was dating a girl.
His ex-wife.
And he had his ex-girlfriend, I think. But he was dating both at the same time. Their birthdays were on the same day.
Yes.
And he lied and said his grandmother died to go to one of the birthdays. And on the air, she asked a question to let him know that his stuff was no longer in the house and he was locked out.
And it's in the woods.
Now.
So wait, Harry wrote in?
So
Harry was watching.
Harry's a live listener.
Harry's a live listener.
So yes.
Man, I always watch it on TikTok. If you can, I don't know. But if you're...
Well, Harry's a live listener. So... Harry wrote in and gave us an update. So, because we're fair
Can't
to
wait
Eva,
to hear this update.
we are
Does
fair.
Harry have his stuff?
So, Harry writes in, hey guys, just want you to know I got my clothes out of the woods. And yes,
That's funny.
no grandmas were harmed during my relationship.
That's so funny.
On one hand, I was really pissed about the whole situation, but then I realized it was my fault, so I can only blame myself. I can't blame my ex or even you guys.
That's listen. Props to you, dude, for taking responsibility for it.
Tony was right. I would want to know if my clothes were tossed in the woods and I was locked out. I guess growing up is when we stop blaming others for our mistakes. Needless to say, I'm single now, so my Advice Unfiltered listening will be about being a better man and learning from my mistakes. You never really think about it, but my lies cost me and those around me time. And time is something that none of us get back. So for that reason, I can't say I appreciate being found out, but I can appreciate the fact that you guys helped me know I need to do better. Thanks, Harry from Spain.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
bro.
See?
That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Freaking, everyone's making a big deal about us out and out Harry, and we didn't out Harry at all. In fact, we as you see, we helped Harry.
Yes, we did.
Harry's gonna be a better man.
You know, it's really funny. You would ask someone if you knew that your someone's cheating on your best friend, would you tell them? And every single one of you would be like, "Yeah, you totally gotta tell them."
Yeah.
So because the person got outed, like we're the bad guys.
Yeah. No, listen, I give Harry props for not being, for not being overly dramatic about the whole thing and taking it for what it is, taking it on the chin. He took it on the chin. He knew he fucked up, right? He knew he fucked up. He took it on the chin. He's gonna be a better man. And that's my whole thing. Like I made a post earlier today. I'm gonna
just bring it out.
I made a post earlier today that Adam Sandler. Did you see this? Adam Sandler had Rob Schneider in his movie.
Oh yes, I did.
And people were giving him shit about it.
This is his friend.
And he literally said, "Listen, he's been my friend for 30 years.
Yeah.
Whatever his political views has nothing to do with my friendship with who he is." And I posted it, and somebody said to me, "These are people that you look up to, Hulk Hogan and Rob Schneider." And I'm like, here's the thing, man. This is what really pisses me off. Is for some reason, as a child, if you make a mistake, it's a learning lesson. I get to correct you and have that be a learning lesson, right? But and you ask for forgiveness, you learn from it, and you become better. And nobody brings it up again. Like, you learned.
Yeah.
You allowed to make the mistake. As an adult, you make a mistake and you repent for it, you own it, and people still want to hold you accountable for that one mistake that you made. Like, I'm sorry. Like, there has to be more compassion, more understanding, and more. It's not the death of you if I don't agree with you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's okay if we don't agree. I have clients of mine that I do not agree with them on political issues at all, but I respect them. And I still help them out in a heartbeat, and they're still considered my friends. Freaking, like, I don't hate somebody just because I don't agree with them. And again, here's the thing: like, if you make a mistake and you take accountability for it, you say you're sorry, you make amends for it, you shouldn't be held. Your whole life's existence shouldn't be held off that one mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was my whole thing about the whole thing. But I think it's funny that freaking, like, people are always like so quick to freaking just hate on people.
Look, I'll be honest. I mean, I still listen to Michael Jackson.
Dude, it was funny about that. It was so funny. So listen, I'm hanging out with my boys, my Reading boys. I'm sitting there, the only white guy sitting at the table.
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson dies. I'll never forget this. Michael Jackson dies, and they go, oh man, that's terrible. I'm like, man, that guy was a
A pedophile.
pedophile. Right? He was a pedo, bro.
Yeah.
And they go, no, he wasn't. No, it was never proven. I go, listen, I'm going to ask you this. We're all fathers sitting here at this table.
I know what's going.
Would you let your kids sleep over at Michael Jackson's house?
No.
They're like, no. I'm like, there you go. Like, there you go. Like, no, you would not. You would not. I'm sorry. You would not let your kids sleep at Michael Jackson's house.
Like, I always remember. I mean, look, there's extremes to this, so I'm not making a general statement.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect. And
No.
I think what people have to realize is they have to get, when we're saying stuff, it's like Hulk Hogan's a good example, right? Nobody is getting up and being like, I love him some people may know him and be like, I love him for the man he is. What we're saying is like, hey, that's a guy that was a big piece of our childhood.
Yeah.
And that's a part that,
who let's be honest, and that piece of our childhood was a good role model.
Great.
To everybody.
Yes.
You know what I mean? To everybody. Eat your vitamins, say your prayers, if we can work out, it was stuff that was literally a good morale. All American. You know what I mean?
It's theme song.
He was all American, stand up for the rights of every man was the name of his freaking theme song. You know what I mean? So but that's who we remember and who we grew up with, who he changed into as an adult. That's on him. But again, he also came back and he came back and he openly, publicly admitted what he did was wrong. He asked everybody for forgiveness, and then he found Christ and he got baptized before he died. So again, you can't hold somebody accountable for a mistake. I can guarantee you, especially if you talk to any of my exes, I said things to them that were off hinge. Guarantee it. You know what I mean? But I didn't mean it. I mean, at the time I was just mad. I was upset. We all say things out of anger or moments that we don't always, especially me, that I wish I could take back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, you can't be judged by your worst moments because none of us would have friends or people that like us. I don't want to be judged by like little moments in time that I wasn't the best person.
Nah, man. Listen, it's all these people think that I'm this amazing, inspirational person. But if you would have knew me 11 years ago, 12 years ago, I mean, yeah, my heart was still good, but my path I was on was not. You know what I mean? It was not. That's why somebody asked me earlier, they go, oh, this is such bullshit. This guy says he believes in everybody. He doesn't even fucking know you. How does he believe in you? I believe in you because literally I was you. I've made those fucking mistakes. Like, I believe it, and that's my thing. I pulled through all that shit. And because I pulled it through it means you can too.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Tyler from Vermont, speaking on that, which is really great. I know that Chris... Do you hear feedback?
Yeah, I hear it. There's like a humming noise. There we go.
There it is.
There it was.
I know that Chris and you have been sober for a while. Well, I know, Chris, you've been sober for a while now. It's like, not me. Let me reread that.
Tony had to correct that.
Chris.
Yes.
Tony, I heard you say that you've been without alcohol for almost a year, and now you're going dry again for a while. I want to change my alcohol habits, but it's so hard. I hate to ask this, but do you need to hit rock bottom first? Or is there an easier way to handle this? Can you guys talk about sobriety?
So here's the thing. Alcohol is the number one thing that'll hurt you physically, mentally, emotionally. If you can, and it's the truth. Like, here, so you can get a watch, right? Any one of those watches, the iWatch, the Samsung watch, the Garmin, any one of those watches that'll track your sleeping habits and your health levels, right? It'll do all this stuff for you. I guarantee you, we want to test it to see how bad it is for you. Go without drinking for 5 days, 6 days, right? Go 6 days without drinking. calculate your sleeping and everything else, your exercise levels and all that stuff, and then drink that weekend. Drink on that weekend and watch your scale go from here straight down in a day. Down. And it's the truth. Like, I know this because I literally had clients of mine that went on vacation and they were keeping track and they kept track, and when they were on vacation, they came back to like, holy shit. They're like, I was way up here in my numbers. Yeah. And literally I was down almost a minus in my numbers in that week that I was drinking and having a good time on my vacation. So drinking is terrible for you. It honestly is the worst thing for you. Yes, a glass of wine helps out with sugar or with your blood or whatever, but whiskey, if you get all that stuff there, I'm not saying it's not a good time. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it if you don't want. Listen, I used to enjoy a good glass of whiskey.
Everything's in moderation, right?
But everything's in moderation. Like, alcohol, a friend of mine once said alcoholism is a fine art. She practiced by fewer people, right? So it's a slippery slope. I don't want to see you hit rock bottom. If the fact that you're asking, I want you to realize this, the fact that you're asking this question is your spirit, your inner voice telling you, yo, bro, you're heading on the wrong path. You need to slow down. You need to change now. You need to listen to it and not ignore it. The fact that you're asking that question is your inner spirit, your inner voice telling you, hey, bro, you need to check yourself right now. You're going to a slippery slope, because it is a slippery slope. One drink turns into 4, one night turns into 3, and the next thing you know, you're out. You're doing it every weekend. You know what I mean? Because so again, if you're asking that question, because you already know the answer. You need to stop drinking.
Yeah. What I would tell you for me is, and we laugh at this because I was just telling you, and in the gym, it's 9 days for me. And I was telling you, I was like, I slept really great, and my mile time was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's amazing. It really does. Like, it's just 2-3 glasses, or bottles or whatever. It'll it really hurts your body a lot. There's no really good benefit to it. The only time benefit out of the alcohol, beer was a benefit, was during the Black Plague. It's the only time beer was a benefit. You know why? So during the Black Plague, freaking everybody would have died, but the fact they were making beer, they were making, what do you call it, mutton or whatever at the time. The fact they were boiling with water was killing whatever bacteria was in it, and that's what actually saved humanity. So, there's that. There's your fun fact.
Look, I would tell you, for somebody who does it intermittently, like, so I like drinking, so it's not like I'm giving up drinking. I'll probably go for a while without it. But what really has helped me, because I'm very social in these situations, and none of all my friends drink, and they all drink excessively, is things like Heineken Zero, or having a little bit of a game plan about how to manage the time. And look, I'm just saying it from somebody who does it intermittently. The things that help me are, you start, to your point, nobody wants you to hit rock bottom.
No.
Maybe just maybe be like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to drink during the week. Like, just start somewhere you can accomplish.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, because like, here's the thing, like, all right, so certain drugs are easier to get off of than alcohol, right? Cocaine being one of them. Freaking, the harder drugs is easier to get off of than alcohol when you hit a certain point, because your body adjusts to that. What's his name? Just died. I forget who it was. He quit cold turkey.
You died.
And his body went into system shock, shutdown. It went into system shutdown, and he died. It is one of those things. And again, this is my thing. If you're asking yourself that question, if you're asking us, then you already know the answer. You just have to listen to yourself. You know what I mean? You literally have to listen to yourself and be like, listen, I choose to have a better life. I'm going to be honest with you, man. If I'm going to be 49, the end of August. Just so you all know, my birthday is August 27th. So you all know, I'll be 49. I take medium or large shirts, 32, 33.
You don't take large shirts.
No, I take mediums all day. Anyway, listen, my point is, I'm in the best shape of my life right now. I really am, man. Like, freaking, and I feel better than I've ever felt before in my life. So I'm telling you now that if you're asking that question, listen to yourself.
Yeah. All right. Anita writes in. So, what is your definition of sex? On the train ride home from work, I definitely listened on purpose, overheard a group of women having a very animated conversation about sex. One claimed that if you give a blowjob, it definitely counts as sex. Another said you have to go all the way. It was a hilarious debate on the train on the way home, and I thought it'd make a great question.
That is a good question.
So, I'm curious, do you guys think what actually counts as sex?
Intercourse.
I would say if my penis is in your mouth, it's sex.
Really?
I mean, what?
I don't know. I mean,
if my,
I consider that. Well, I consider that like just.
Okay,
just,
wait.
I consider it Australian kissing.
Well, here's the thing.
Get it? Because you're down under.
If that was okay. Wait. That is a merch shirt. I want an Australian kiss down under. I get what you're saying. If you're asking me if I hooked up with somebody, like if you asked me if I was dating someone, and you're like, "Have you had sex with it?" I'd be like, "No."
I just love that joke.
I do, bro. I want a shirt that says that now. But if you're asking from like a standpoint of like, if you were cheating on somebody, it's sex.
If you're cheating on something, listen, if you're by yourself.
Context counts.
Yeah. Again, I just think it's.
But you're right, though. It's just an Australian kiss.
It's just an Australian kiss from down under.
Oh, it's so good.
Isn't that good? I like how everybody was looking at me like I was crazy. And then I threw it out there and Chris lost it.
It was like, but you know, like we get on the show and there's once a show, there's a moment where like, that's a good shirt. No, that's not a good shirt. That's a great fucking shirt, bro.
Australian kiss from down under. Advice Unfiltered. Oh, man.
That's so good. All right.
So I'm saying, like, I don't think kissing is like sex. Kissing is not sex.
No.
So she's just kissing a body part. That's all she's doing.
No. I mean, yeah. I'm with you. I agree with you now that you've clarified.
Now that I clarified it, right? See, now I clarified it, right? It's just a kiss.
It's just an Australian kiss.
Just an Australian kiss.
All right. So I want a shirt now. Susan R. I was in an 11-year relationship. Okay. I broke it off. And then we've been seeing each other back on and off for the last 7 months, and we live 45 minutes apart. When we were official in our 11-year relationship, I'd spend the weekends at his place. Now, since we're just hooking up, I'm not allowed to sleep over. He makes me drive home at night. Even if I have to stay over, I have to sleep on the couch. He won't tell his friends or family about me that we're seeing each other now.
Wait.
What the fuck?
He sleeps in the bed, she sleeps on the couch?
Yes. Now, my thing is this. Susan, if you have to ask us if that's okay, I want you to step back and just think about what you're asking us.
Yes.
Is it okay for you to drive 45 minutes, get laid, for someone to be like, you got to go home or sleep on the couch? After you've known them for 11 years?
Yeah, no. He's just using you for sex.
Of course.
He's literally just, and he doesn't even care about spending time with you. He's just using you for sex.
No,
listen, have some respect for yourself. Drop his ass. Go on about yourself. Buy a vibrator. Forget about him.
That's, I mean,
you know what I mean? Like literally, you can get, at least a vibrator will sleep in bed with you.
Yeah, right? Doesn't even take a lot of room.
You can even cuddle it if you want to.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. All right. So.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying. I'm gonna roll tonight. I'm good. Bro. I'm on fire.
Michelle M. You're gonna love this one.
Yeah.
You'll understand why I ask you. I'm a new podcast listener. I once attended a yoga class on Mechanic Street in Red Bank. I was directly behind a woman wearing see-through Lululemon pants and no panties. Fuck that bitch. I was up dogging directly into her vagina. I'm still scared. It's not what I signed up for in yoga. Please tell your listeners, wear panties to yoga pants that are not see-through. It's the least that you can do. It's not that difficult. Love, Michelle.
You know what I think is so funny is how people freaking how like come on, man. Everybody knows what you're doing.
Yes.
Like, we're all human. Like, I would know if my ball sack was hanging out through my pants.
Yeah,
like, I would know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta know you can see through your freaking yoga pants. Like, you don't know, man.
It's like when we talked about camel toe versus...
It's like desperate.
I mean, come on. You know better.
It's like me going to the gym with a banana hammock again.
Well, you know like, why would you do that, like, with a bunch of women anyways? Like, I don't, you know what I mean?
Maybe she's into it. Maybe she sees that Russian yoga lady.
Yeah,
the one that wears that freaking... whatever it is. You see her? Oh, you know what I'm talking about. I seen the video. Freaking the girl's like wearing like a vibrator. She's like doing all these hip thrusts yoga class.
Oh yeah. She's got like yes.
Gumballing. What's gumballing?
What's gumballing?
I don't know.
Is that when you give a blowjob with no teeth?
No.
That'd be gumming.
That'd be gumming. I don't know what that is. Somebody said that. I don't know what that is.
Maybe you take your teeth out.
They probably wrote something wrong.
All right. Robin W. This is an interesting question. I had emergency surgery on my neck 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. I went from being able to do everything to nothing because from my C3 to my C7, it was replaced with rods and screws.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I've talked with a few men, and I always tell them about the surgery and my limitations, and then I tell them not to waste their time or be hurt. It's because I don't have a lot of use with my arms and legs and hands. How would a man truly react with those type of limitations in the bedroom? I'm really insecure and whether or not I'd be able to satisfy a man. Can you help clear things up from a man's point of view, or should I just give up with being with somebody? That's it. Robin, first of all, look, I know we joke about I know we talk about this and I get all that part of it, but an intimate relationship, while there is a physical aspect to it, doesn't always have to be physical, right? So I think what you're doing by meeting these people and then immediately putting yourself down and then telling people not to be with you, I don't know that's doing any good.
Yeah, no, man, I know people that are with people that have health issues, and like, I know this one guy, and he'll tell you that his wife, they had the best sex ever. Now, so I think if you find the right person, it doesn't matter what your limitations are. You know what I mean? When you find the right person, it just matters about, what they can do to please you and you to please them. Now, so I think just be open, It sucks about your back, though, because I'll tell you what, those steel rods, man, that really, all I got to say is make sure you eat right and you exercise as much as you possibly can and stay as lean and as healthy as you can. Because with those steel rods in your back, from my experience anyway, again, I'm not a doctor.
This is not medical advice.
This is not medical advice. I just know from my experience as a trainer that that kind of surgery on your back, if you gain any weight or if you lose any core strength, you are going to be in pain. You're gonna have a lot of limitations. So all I have to say to you is eat right, stay active as much as possible, and the right guy will come along, man. You attract what you put out. You know what I mean? So you just keep being a wonderful person. Just keep being amazing you and keep being that strong person, and you'll find that person.
Yeah, I think you said exactly right. Keep being a wonderful person, and you'll attract wonderful people.
Yes.
But don't go into it thinking that you're less, and then tell people not to be with you. You're shooting yourself in the foot. Jana H., I was going to ask you a serious fitness question, and then I got derailed by your crusty socks topic on the other night's podcast. So,
yes, they're crusty for a reason.
So now I know what your podcast is all about, and I'm going to go with filthy instead of fitness.
Well, I'm glad you just followed the path.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I work in vacation rentals, so I see a lot of crazy stuff. We once had a teenage kid line up Pringles cans with sponges and use them as homemade vaginas, and then left them under his bed when his family checked out.
That's amazing.
Bro, I never would have thought about that.
That's amazing.
What is the strangest homemade sex toy you've ever heard of or experienced? I don't know many, but I never knew you could put a sponge in a Pringles can.
I mean, when I was a kid, people would say watermelons or cantaloupes or apple pies.
Oh, apple pie from the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can. I mean, I don't know.
But does it surprise me?
No. Kudos for him for giving a lot of thought onto that.
That is brilliant. I'm trying to even picture how it all went down. The fact there was multiple cans under the bed, it throws me.
Mom's like, where the fuck is the sponge?
Yeah, it's like, how do you have so many sponges in Pringle cans? Like,
just couldn't imagine. I would bring that up. I would bring that up as an adult when he's an adult and his wife's sitting there.
Oh yes.
I would definitely bring that up. I was like, hey son. Remember all those Pringle containers and sponges I missed?
Oh, my
Just see his
God.
face turn red and go, I just wonder if you ever found them. It's too funny.
All right. Christina S. It's just really strange. A younger friend told me, and I'm really doubting this, that when a man taps his thing a couple times before entry, he's doing a mic check on a podcast. He's really checking the oil like a mechanic. Is that what that's for? Is there any other reason you keep tapping your way in? I've never asked and thought about it till now, but now when it happens to me, I wonder why he's doing it.
He's watched a lot of porn. That's exactly why he's doing it. He's watched a lot of porn. There's nothing, if you can, there's the one guy that was like, I'm just going to knock my dick on everything. You know what I mean?
Tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap, tap. Hello. There's no reason for that. I mean, he's just having fun.
Oh my God. Yeah. I don't know. Just like, I like mic check podcast. Are we doing oil checks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Oh my God.
It's so funny.
The stuff people do.
He's like, hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
He's asking for consent.
He's asking for consent. He's like, can I come in? Hello?
I'm going to be honest with you. If I had to think about it, it's probably because he's like, all right, here's my deal. I don't want to put a rubber on. So if I tap 3 times, she doesn't say anything, I'm going in. That's what he's doing. And if he taps and you don't feel it, he's like, oh, you got to put a condom on. Maya from Brazil. I asked my man to buy me some lingerie. All right, I'm sorry. This is the important part. I asked my man to buy lingerie.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted something sexy, see-through, a little dirty, maybe a little raunchy. Something that I told him that would be mine and his little secret. Well, I came home to find him in a captain's hat, a ball gag, a studded thong with a see-through tank top. What the fuck? Clearly there was a miscommunication, but I appreciate the effort, but now I can't unsee that. Have you guys ever dated someone that did something that now you just can't unsee, and it keeps moving through your mind? Because now I'm stuck between the idea of moving on.
Here's the thing. Again, as we said this about the other guy, you're looking at it from the wrong perspective. Because listen, like the other guy who hid in the closet with the
and he jumped. Oh,
jumped out in the whole leather suit with the ball gag.
Oh yes.
Listen, you found your man that's willing to make an effort.
Yes.
You know, I mean, that's how you need to look at it. You found a man who listened. Granted, it didn't compute the way you wanted it to, but he listened and he tried. He made an effort. Most men wouldn't even make that fucking effort. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am one of them. I would have never fucking put a ball gag, a leather suit, a cowboy hat, and all that. No, that would never fucking happen, right? So the fact that these guys are making an effort and are listening, you should really just take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Be like, all right, listen, this is exactly what I wanted. Write a diagram. This is what I want. This is a checklist. Go buy it. Because he'll do that then. He'll listen to you. It's amazing because I would never have thought about it that way, but you're 100% right. You do have to look at it and say, he would do whatever for me. Yeah, he would do whatever for you. He literally made an effort based on what you asked, what he thought you wanted.
And didn't even question it.
And didn't even question it. Like, that's amazing. Like, that right there, freaking, like, you should be grateful for that. It's something that women bitch about. Again, this is problems, like, when I hear people bitch about, like, like, just simple shit like being in America or like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just stupid shit. Like, you're bitching about things that you should be grateful for. Like, these are things that you wanted, right? You want a guy who listens and makes an effort.
Yeah, he made it.
So what if you, again, here we go. If he made a mistake, it should be okay. He's willing to learn. He's willing to adapt. He's willing to hear what his girl wants, which is what every woman out here, what I hear them saying all the time, is I want a man that hears me and listens to me and can, provide what I want.
Yeah.
So he's doing that. Just help guide him, man. Help guide him. Because listen, here's the thing. You guide that man to where you want him to be, he'll be the exact man you want him to be.
Home run.
Home run.
Yeah.
Win-win for both of you.
Keep your man. Bree from California. I was thinking I might be a lesbian or at least bisexual.
Me too. I'm definitely a lesbian.
I don't know where to start, but I have an interesting question. Is scissoring a real thing?
Is scissoring a real thing?
Yes.
Yes, I would think so. I would think 100%. Like, I would think, yeah.
I would think so.
I mean, I'm not doing it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, as much as we joke about it, you know what I mean? Like, is it an actual?
I'm sure it is. I mean, why not? Freaking guys like to grind, our things on everything on a woman. Why wouldn't a woman want to grind everything on another woman? Like, this makes sense, right? So I'm pretty positive it's a real thing.
I would tell you, Bree, just find another girl who's in the girls and let her just guide you through, what it is. I couldn't tell you, but I guess it's a thing.
Yeah, I think it's a thing.
Yeah, why not?
It's important. It has to be a thing.
Wouldn't it be funny, though, if it wasn't a thing and she just went in and, like, tried to...
Right? Chris, right? It was important, so it has to be a thing.
Well...
Right? It's the internet.
Like, how does that... like, now that I'm trying to think about it, right? Like, you're face-to-face and you're kissing, and then all of a sudden, like, you throw a leg... You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to think how it all goes down. I feel like you could scissor and play on your phone at the same time. You could just be
yoga.
Just like
a yoga stance.
Good, bro.
Well, that'd just be a yoga.
You could literally both scissor.
Maybe that's what that girl was looking to do in the scissor in the see-through pants.
Yes.
She was looking to scissor and yoga.
Bro, you could scissor each other and scroll through social media. That's so funny.
It's a girl-on-girl thing. Exactly.
That's it. So, all right. Aileen from Ohio. I went on a date with a guy, and everywhere we went, he had a coupon or Groupon, or he redeemed points. Do you think going
Love
on
this guy.
Great. Do you think on a first date is a solid strategy to pull out all the coupons and Groupons? I probably wouldn't pull them out on the first date. I mean,
I think it's amazing. Listen, again, you're looking at it from the wrong perspective.
Oh, God.
You got a man here who's willing to save every nickel and dime. He's making an investment in himself, and if he's dating you and you. So you'll be able to spend that money on other things.
He's not
right?
overspending.
He's not overspending. Obviously, probably knows how to save money really well. Probably teach you a few things, you know? Like, do I think it's good to pull out on the first date? No. Obviously not.
No.
No.
But
eventually, you know what I mean? Listen, I think coupons are amazing.
You're very optimistic today.
I am very optimistic today. I'm very optimistic today. Well, here's my thing. Well, think about it, right? You're like, everybody's like, oh, God, he pulled out coupons. But I guarantee you, every single one of you that shops online,
of course,
you have a coupon code.
Of course.
Right? Like, oh, I can get 10% off my fucking blah, blah, blah. Right? This guy's just doing it in person. You know what I mean? So I think it's all about perspective. You know?
You're on fire today.
I'm on fire today.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah, this economy, this is smart dating, right?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Helene from Montana. How do you guys feel about texting? It seems more and more people only text, which leads to miscommunication in a relationship. Do you find that when you date, phone calls are still important?
Yes. 100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks because I get it. Like, so much communication is done via text, but sometimes it's just like today, like on the way, you know, my wife will text me throughout the day for work and we'll just say hi and, you know, all that good stuff. But it's nice. Like, she called me on the way home. And it was just nice. You just pick up the phone.
I think sexting is great.
Of course.
I think quick texting about your day, fine. I think anytime it comes down to any kind of serious conversation, anything that needs to be talked about, fuck no. No texting. You talk in person or you talk on the phone. Because here's the thing, when emotions are high, texting can be received any way that person's feeling at that moment, right? So I know for sure, I'm guilty of it. There's been plenty of times where I got a text and I was like, what the fuck is she saying? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is she doing right now? And I get pissed and and then I would call. And here was me perceiving it completely wrong.
Oh, yeah.
And I completely fucking like, no, I didn't mean it like that. I'm like, oh. So listen, sexting, amazing. Quick little texts, hey, thinking about you, miss you, hope you're having a great day, amazing. Serious conversations, fuck no. Stop being a pussy, pick up the phone or meet him in person.
That's the key. Stop hiding behind your phone.
Stop hiding behind your phone.
Yes, and have that's why I laughed at that meme you sent me. We were talking about today with the where people were shamed. And but by the way, whatever about her, but he was getting shamed, and then the person went and found all those people's accounts and linked them to their own comments, so you could see what those people look like.
Oh yeah, Nelly Furtado.
Yeah, people are a bunch of. You know, they're not manly men when they're behind a phone being afraid to have a conversation in person.
No, I agree.
So, Jen S. writes in, which should come first, cardio or strength? Does order matter?
Wait, what's the question?
Which should come first if you're going to start working out, cardio or strength?
Equally important. It all again. So here's the thing. Like, everybody looks for a specific thing. It depends on you and where you're at in your fitness levels. And what your goals are, right? So if you're overweight, if you're extremely overweight, cardio is key. Keeping that heart rate in that fat burning zone and getting your diet, your food in check is the most important thing, right? So if you get your food in check, then you're just starting a gym, cardio, 30 minutes a day, perfect. Weights, especially for women, are highly important, especially over the age of 35. You know, the best way for women to fight osteoporosis is to have muscle. You know, it creates bone density. So in both cases, both of them are equally important, right? But again, it depends on where you're at in your fitness level, right? Where you need to focus more at. So if you're somebody who's just joining the gym and you're overweight, cardio and your diet, first two things you conquer the first 2 months. After the 2 months, then you incorporate weights with your cardio and you still focus on your diet, right? So, because this way it's like a progression. It's like, you know, each level, you're moving up a level, like it's a video game. Boom, 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 right? So you're not getting stagnant, you're not getting bored in your workout, and you're progressively moving forward. You know, that girl Angela I trained. Shout out to Angela.
Oh, yeah, shout out to
Angela, if you're watching, love you. Congratulations on your job, by the way. But, you know, I have her do weights in a circuit. So I keep her heart rate up, and you know, I have her doing 25 reps too. And I have her heart rate stay up The whole time we're working out, we go do a set of chest, go to sled. Go from the sled, go back to the chest, go back to freaking, go do pull downs. You know what I mean? And the whole reason being is that I want her to get muscle, yes. But my biggest concern is keeping her heart rate elevated in that fat burning zone, so that way, she loses weight more efficiently, right? And again, great question. But again, it depends on your fitness level, what your goals are. So figure out exactly where you pinpoint your goals are at and where you're at in your fitness level, and then base it off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't jump on the trainer's advice because it's perfect, but I would just tell you, the only thing I always tell people not to do is if you've never worked out, just don't commit to like 7 days a week and think you're going to go from 0 to 100.
Yeah, and understand recovery is just as important as the workout, right? So people are like, I'm going to go there 7 days a week. 4 or 5 is good.
Yeah.
4 or 5 good. That's a total of 7 hours, maybe, because if you're working out an hour and a half, 7 to 8 hours a week, right? So it's not even a full day. It's just 1 day of work, right? 4 to 5 hours is perfect.
Yeah.
If we get another 3 hours, and I'm just saying that for an hour and a half, right? So because that's what I'm working out crazy right now, so my workout's a little longer.
I feel that way when people ask me. They're like, if you had to pick a perfect amount of time to be in the gym, I always say an hour and a half.
Yeah, 90 minutes.
And that's extreme for most people, but I this is what I like. So
no, 90 minutes is good. That gives you an hour weights, which is important, and it gives you a half-hour cardio.
Absolutely.
And here's the other thing too. Like, here's something that's really important. You can do a 5-minute warm-up when you do cardio, but you literally, if you're trying to gain muscle mass, the most important thing for you to do is do the cardio after your workout. Always after your workout, because you have something in your body called ATP, it's adrenal phosphate, 3.5 ounces of your body. You want to use that universal spark that you have, that chemical in your body, to maximize your weights. You don't need it for cardio. You don't need to use your ATP for cardio. Even though it is used, it's not used as efficiently as it is when you're doing weights. So always cardio after weights.
All right. Anna Smith writes in, gentlemen, I'm in my late 40s. I've been divorced for 6 years. I really enjoy dating. It's like what people know. I've been dating. I've had mostly great experiences. A few not so great, and that happens. Overall, more interest from men than I ever could imagined. I find myself in a bitter situation. I'm in a relationship for 6 months. He's sweet, adoring, generous, loyal. He's everything you could ask for. But a year and a half ago, I connected with a married man in a non-sexual, I love this, it's always my favorite line. He's in a non-sexual marriage.
Of course he is.
Sure, of course he is.
Well, he might be. I know
come on.
I know a lot of people, guys, that are, dude.
I mean, when I hear it, it's not that I don't believe it, but I also don't know what part they're responsible for.
No, I totally agree with that. But I know men personally who haven't had sex with their wives in 6-7 years, and they sleep in separate bedrooms. And it's crazy to me, dude. It's crazy because I tell them all the time to fucking get the fuck out. I'm like, leave, bro. What's the point of being with somebody who's just a roommate? Like, you're not even having sex with her.
No.
And the problem is that they have so much together financially that it's catastrophic if they leave, right?
But then why? But here's my thing then. Why? I get it. I agree with you 100%. Yeah. But then why cheat? And then it all goes to fucking shit anyway.
Goes to shit anyway. Well, because it's easier to do that.
It's easier until you get caught.
It's easier to get caught, right? It's easier to deal with that.
And they come for everything.
Yeah.
That's all my thing is like. So, anyways, so we'll continue with the story. If it matters, it doesn't. I'm very much addicted to him in all of his parts, and even before my current boyfriend entered the picture, I feel like I'm a guy because I feel like I can compartmentalize. I'm still a girl who catches feelings, but can I have my cake and eat it too? Mm-hmm. Well, seriously, I want it all. I don't mean to sound callous, but men do it all the time.
Women do it all the time too.
Women do it all the time.
All the time. Women do it all the time.
What do you think men cheat on with?
Yeah, women. yeah. Freaking women do it all the time. I know there's plenty of women that I know that can separate emotion to the physical. You know what I mean?
Yes.
In fact, I think women are better at it than men are. Here's something. I'm going to throw this out there. This is my statistic, right? This is my understanding.
Oh, I like it.
I'm going to say this right now. I think more women are able to compartmentalize the difference between sex and a relationship and just be able to have sex without feelings than men. And I will say that the men that do that are the ones that are usually hurt by those women that do it. That's my analogy on that. I was like, because I've been there. I was that guy, man. I put a girl on a pedestal, treated her like a princess. You know what I mean? And then I got cheated on over and over and over again, or just got used for sex. And then I figured, you know what? They're just going to use me for a good time. That's what I'm going to fucking do.
Yeah.
You know, and here's the thing. Even though I made that choice to do that, right? I was like, you know what? Fuck that. They think I'm just a good time. I'm going to be that good time. You know what I mean? I'm going to fucking do that. I wish I didn't. You know, I'll be God's honest with you, man. I'll be completely honest with you. I wish I didn't, because the only person I hurt when I did that was me. I lost self-respect for myself. I felt like I wasn't worth anything, but that I was just the go-to guy for fucking a good time. And I want to be more. I want to be more, man. But I let their version, their idea of me, and that pain, cloud my judgment, right? So I will say this. I will say this as from a male perspective. From a male perspective, 9 times out of 10, that guy that's out there that's doing that, because he was hurt by a woman who was doing it for him first.
Yeah. It's such a. I actually saw a statistic on this. I can't remember the actual statistic, but here, remember, I think we were talking a couple episodes on this new thing where women are obsessed with, and I generalize that statement, but a high value man, and that high value is like over 6 foot, over $100,000, whatever. Right?
Yeah, six figures.
Yeah, and the number of that percentage is like, I think it's 0.0001.
Yeah, it's unrealistic,
right?
Yeah.
Here's how crazy it is. Women who are married now to high value men, which they dub them high value men, right? Mm-hmm. Are now, I saw a huge podcast on it, and what they were saying is the wives were talking about it, and they were like, I don't care if my man cheats.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit.
Because I'm taken care of. Mm-hmm. I got a good home, and so if he needs to go do that, as long as he don't fall in love, he can come home to me all he wants. Yeah. And I was like, the world is so crazy that I just, I think it's about valuing yourself. Like you said, at some point you start looking at it going, what does it say about me?
Yeah, that's what was, excuse me. I think, listen, it's good to have fun, right? It is. But at the end of the day, man, just getting used for that over and over and over again is really kind of demeaning. You know what I mean? So you want to having that connection with somebody, being in love with somebody, making love to somebody, and having freaky sex with somebody that you're actually connected to is the best.
Yeah. I think what people are afraid of, and we're all afraid of this at some point, that you're never going to find another person or it's not going to be the other person. Let me help everybody in the room. You will find another person. Yeah. People are, I hate saying it, people are replaceable. I'm not saying that you're not going to miss a person or it's going to hurt or all that stuff. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Yeah. You will find somebody.
Yeah. Just respect yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Respect yourself. Because at the end of the day, the only person you're hurting is you.
Yeah. Connie.
Yeah.
Oh, Connie.
What's up, Connie?
For people who are struggling right now with mental health, what strategies have you guys found helpful in managing your own mental health? Yeah, Connie. Look at you with a...
That was a nice, clean comment, Connie.
Very nice, Connie.
Yeah, that was very nice, Connie.
Oh, good job,
I'm impressed, Connie. Are you feeling okay?
All right. Something going on, Connie?
Something going on, Connie?
Did someone hack your account?
Somebody hack your account? What are you doing?
We're both going to say the gym.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So here's the thing about going to the gym, right? Is it's the one thing you have 100% control over, right? You have control over how you feel when you leave the gym. You have control over what you do at the gym. It's really something that you can, and this is why it works, right? Because it gives you a sense of control somewhere in your life. Kind of like that guy from the Navy who gave that speech about saying, listen, you want to start a habit, you want to create a new habit, make your bed. Right? Make your bed, right? Because it makes you feel good. Like you accomplish something.
Yes.
The gym's the same way. You go to the gym and you feel like you accomplished something. Listen, do I want to do 1,000 reps? No. Do I want to push that sled freaking 1,500 feet? No. But am I doing it? Yes. Do I hate myself the whole time I'm doing it? I hate myself. I literally ask myself the whole time, you're fucking nuts. Like, what are you doing? Nobody does that freaking 500 reps. You know what I mean? Nobody does that shit. But at the end, when I'm done, I leave. I'm like, man, I killed it. I feel good about it. Like nobody else is doing that. So go to the gym, start eating right, avoid bad habits, go for hikes, read a really good book. There's a lot of motivational books out there that are really good. The thing about fighting off mental, I don't want to call it mental illness, but mental depression or anxiety and all that stuff is, and this is something I really wanted to say to everybody, and I really need you to hear me about this. The depression, the anxiety, the mental stress you feel, whatever it is that you feel like you have going on mentally, understand something. It is the one thing, honest to God, the one thing you have control over is your mind. And the problem is we give our thoughts and our mind and our feeling over to things, over to words. Oh, I'm depressed. Oh, I have anxiety. Oh, I can't deal with this. Oh, I can't. Those things we say is we're giving power to that. And when it comes down to, you truly have the ability to create the world you want to create with your mind. You own it. It's yours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your thoughts are yours. Your feelings are yours. It's the one thing that you truly, if you don't give it over to the situation, if you don't give it over to the circumstance, if you don't give it over to the idea of something, you have control over it. You can make a choice to be happy, to live a better life. Is it easy? No. But it's just like working out, man. Again, like the heaviest thoughts you're ever going to carry are the words you say to yourself. So controlling that, controlling those thoughts, understanding it is one thing you truly have a superpower to have. Like, it's your superpower. You have the power to control your anxiety. You have the power to control your depression. You have the power to control those thoughts. But you just have to make that choice. Just make a choice.
I find that the fitness works for me because I told this to somebody one time because they were talking about how I always work out in the morning and get this routine going. And even if no matter the weekend, I try to stick to it. And I'd say all the time, it sucks. It sucks. The outcome is well worth it, of course. But I proved to myself that the hardest thing that's going to happen in my entire day was what happened in the morning, which I chose to do. Yeah. So everything else to me becomes relatively easy. To deal with. When I didn't want to get up and I didn't want to go and I didn't want to, to your point, push the sled and get on the thing. And then I get it done and then I walk out of there going, I feel fantastic.
Right.
And then nothing, I mean, look, stuff happens, but then I kind of like, this isn't tough to deal with.
And here's the other thing too. Everybody's like, oh man, I'm really worried about tomorrow. I'm really worried about, what might happen. Or God, I can't believe that happened yesterday, right? You're giving all this energy to those things, but really what it comes down to, man, is you have the ability to control it all. Like, you have the ability to take that time to make it happen for yourself. And it all starts with internally looking at yourself and being like, you know what, I'm going to choose a better life. I'm going to choose to think better. I'm going to choose to do better. And just saying those words, just saying, I choose. The power of I am, is this thing. There's a Moses code, the power of the I am.
Okay.
When you say I am going to be better. I am going to fight my anxiety. I am going to succeed in everything I do. The power of the I am is huge. It's gigantic. It's one of the things I use. It's one of the things I am going to succeed. Not one time since we started this podcast have I ever said, this show's going to make it. What do I always say? This show's going to fucking take off. This show's going to fucking take off.
100%.
Right. 100%. And listen, if you doubt what I'm saying, I want you to look at all the greats, all of them. Muhammad Ali never said, I'm mediocre. Bruce Lee never said, I'm okay. No. Muhammad Ali, I'm the greatest of all time. Bruce Lee, I'm the best there ever was. You know what I mean? And they believed it, and they are. So again, the power of the I am. I am going to make it. I am going to survive. And here's the good news. Everything you've been depressed about, say you're in our age. Say I'm going to be 49. Yeah. Say you're our age, right? Say you're in your 40s or late 30s or even 20s. Everything you were stressed out about, everything you were depressed about, all the trauma that's ever happened to you, guess what? You survived. 100% of it. 100% of it you survived and came out on the other side. So guess what? Whatever you're depressed about now, whatever you're anxiety about now, you will fucking survive. You will get through it. You will make that choice to say, I am going to succeed. I am going to be better. It really is a fact. It's the truth. It's not some hyped up bullshit.
That's the, remember I sent you that podcast clip? It was Theo Vaughn and Cat Williams.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a huge Cat Williams fan, but that conversation they had where he was like, that is what you have in common with every superhero of every book you've ever read that you've ever looked up to is what could have killed you, what should have killed you, what should have buried you didn't. And you should think about that because you're alive today. Yeah. And it was like, and it's a little paraphrasing what the quote was, but I just think it's such a powerful statement.
Well, it goes back to that thing. What's the difference between a superhero and a villain?
What?
The choices they made out of their trauma.
Oh yeah, it was.
The choice. So here's the thing. So both the villain, both the superhero have had some type of trauma, right? But one made a choice for hope and for a better life, and the one decided to burn the world, right? So who do you want to be in your life? I said in my post today. Be a hero in your own life because nobody else is coming to save you, but you can fucking save yourself. You can do it.
Amy from New Orleans. I love how I follow up that hugely motivational speech with
some dirty shit.
I flash my boobs at a crowd.
Love it. Love it. Go.
I love the show.
You're the best you can be.
You are the best.
About your boobs.
Titties. My favorite word. I flashed my boobs at a crowd with my boyfriend to get us all free drinks, free cover, and into one of the hardest bars to get into. I didn't
Must
ask.
be some great titties.
I didn't ask him though. Would you be mad at your girlfriend if she
Yes.
didn't ask you? 100%.
100%.
Yes.
Total disrespect for you. Total
Yeah.
disrespect. Yeah, I would not be okay with that.
No.
No, I actually had a girl do that. I actually had an ex of mine. I'm sitting there at the table, and she decided to flash her boobs, and
oh my God! Like
I turned and looked at her. What are you doing? She goes, "They're mine. I paid for them." I go, "Cool. Then you can hang out here with them by yourself." And I left.
yes, yeah.
Fucking like fuck you. I don't need to be disrespected like that. I mean, you would like it if I ripped out my penis and be like, "Hey, free drinks for everybody.
It's mine. I grew up with it.
I'm mine. I grew up with it. It's mine." Hell out of here.
Victor, I decided to check my girlfriend's Nook, Kindle, or whatever you call that thing. It's full of dirty romance novels and some really dirty stuff. So I decided maybe this is what she likes. So I decided to play out a role from the book. And by the way, I didn't tell her. But I dressed up in a really nice suit and I took her to a really nice dinner. When it was time to come back to the house and get naked, I lit candles. I put on really nice music to set the mood. Then I threw her on the bed and handcuffed her hands and legs to the bedpost. I broke a whip and a feather out and started talking really disrespectful to her like in the book.
I love that.
She broke her foot free, kicked me in the face and broke my nose, and broke up with me. I don't know what I did wrong, but she won't talk to me now. I also left her in the handcuffs screaming because I had blood running from my nose and I couldn't see. I hope she's okay. But did I do anything wrong?
Let's talk about that again. Wait, let's talk about that. Let's go over the whole scenario one more time.
So he read her romance novels, and he decided to pull some 50 Shades of Grey type shit. Mm-hmm. So he got dressed up in a really nice suit.
Was I undercover?
You might have been.
I might have been undercover.
It might be why he's asking.
Right.
He brought a really nice suit, took a really nice dinner, got her home, lit candles, set the mood, threw her on the bed, and before she could blink, it looks like he handcuffed her hands and legs to the bedpost and started calling her really disrespectful stuff. So I can only, we can only imagine what that is.
Like, you're a good girl.
And while she was mad, she pulled her foot and it looks like she broke free.
Oh my God.
And when she broke free, she kicked him in the face and broke his nose.
Oh my God, that's so extreme.
She said, "I'm breaking."
That's so extreme.
She said she was breaking up with him, so he was bleeding and he couldn't see, so he just left her there.
I don't blame you. Fuck her.
That's good. That's so crazy,
Yeah, fuck her. What the fuck did she kick him in the face for?
bro. Look.
Wow.
Do you ever think to yourself sometimes when we read these questions that we've been out in the world.
We've done our dirt.
We've done our dirt.
Yeah.
But at no point. Well, I don't know. I mean, I
hope she's okay. I hope she's okay too.
I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she's fine.
He was asking if she's okay.
He's the one with the broken nose.
Yeah, it's like.
Is she still handcuffed to the bed? Probably.
But then what do you do to even now you have one leg, two hands? Like, who do you get to even come get you?
I don't know, but it's a great story too. Listen, if you're listening,
we
want your other side of the story. We want to hear how you got out of that bed.
Yes, Victor.
Yes.
If you could have your girlfriend just
listen, just message your ex and say, listen, you told the story. We want to know if she's okay.
Yes. Keisha from North Carolina. I logged into my boyfriend's VR set over the weekend to see how cool it was. He kept saying how awesome sports were. You could travel around the world and see cool stuff.
Oh, he was
3D.
watching porn.
When I logged in, it took me to a porn site of big women
Of course it did.
wearing thongs and tube tops on a farm doing really dirty stuff on the farm. And when I mean dirty, I mean everything. Any advice unfiltered? By the way, you would only see the shit I saw at a carnival.
This goes back to that whole thing I said in one of our first episodes. Ignorance is bliss.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it's better not to know everything about your partner.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if I could watch porn with a headset on. Be so distracting. But
That's so funny.
Well,
That's so funny.
and
I knew she was gonna say that. I knew it was gonna be porn.
and I have three of the VR QX.
I will say this. It could have been worse.
And then being on a farm.
It could have been farm animals.
But she wrote there was some carnival type shit in it.
Oh, so it was.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
I would leave.
I would leave.
I would definitely leave.
Yes, that is.
Yes, that's not okay.
No, that is
Not okay. And take your pets with you.
Advice unfiltered.
Leave him now. Take your pets and ask them they're okay. Are you okay? Are you okay, Spot?
Is he touching?
Is he touching you, Spot?
Oh, people are so. I love you. I love you guys all. Some of you, a little strange.
So funny.
Andrea from Maryland. During a recent date, I was in a sort of mood. I just got out of a long and boring relationship and decided to hit the bar scene. I met up with an awesome guy. Tons of fun. Night was awesome. Went back to my place, and afterwards, for some reason, a switch went off in me, and I turned crazy. I scratched his back all up. I bit his lip, and I shoved my underwear in his mouth and told him to shut the fuck up. That is not my style in real life. The issue is, now he thinks this is normal for me, and he keeps texting me really dirty shit. How am I supposed to tell him I'm really normal?
Tell him you found God.
Oh my, yeah, that wouldn't be.
There you
a
go.
bad
Be
one.
like, listen, I had a religious experience.
Yes, you did.
I had a religious experience, and I think that it's best that if we end this conversation with an amen.
Yeah.
And may God, and may Jesus love you.
Bro, I get the point
Yeah.
where, like, if you get out of something boring, you just turn a switch
my
and
God.
go. But the fact that she was like just shoving shit.
Just shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. My God, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would call you and be like, bro, last night was fucking crazy.
It was amazing. I loved
Fucking
it.
nuts.
That's so funny.
That's so funny when, like, she left and she woke up embarrassed, and I know he was like, yo, I met the best chick
Bitch ever. This chick's fucking amazing. I love her.
I'm gonna marry her.
It's so funny.
Amelia from
Sorry.
Amelia from Cincinnati. I recently took a blowjob class with my girlfriends after I saw it on a movie.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah, I guess. We got
Blowjob
drunk.
class.
We had drunk, and a woman came over and taught us a blowjob class. I think people do it for fun, like you hire somebody. Needless to say, it was really fun. We had a great time, got drunk, and it was an older woman who was a teacher. She did a move. She did a move.
Dr. Ruth.
Bro, she did a move.
How are you today, kids?
She did
Today we're going to take the banana.
She was great.
She was Greek.
No,
Oh.
I was gonna say that Dr. Ruth was great.
Yeah, Dr. Ruth's great.
It's like a midget.
It's crazy to me how somebody like that, who looks like she would never get laid in her life,
Teaches sex.
teaches sex.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
nuts. So the old woman did a move, and we're questioning whether the move works. She called it the num kiss lick. She said.
Oh, I love it.
She said.
Wait, we got to do this right. We got to.
She said.
Num.
She said it's the
Num kiss look.
it's the
Wait.
num kiss lick.
Num kiss lick.
She said she said you nibble it, you nibble on the shaft like a corn on the cob, then you give it a little kiss and a lick. Does that move really work? Is that a pro tip? The num kiss lick.
I'll let you know after this weekend. Just kidding. No, just kidding. I don't.
Could you imagine?
That's I've never heard of that.
I never heard of it.
Num kiss lick.
Could you imagine someone like kissing? Well.
Num kiss. I don't know.
I mean-
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm never gonna look at eating corn on the cob the same again. Thanks for that.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
If nibble, I don't know about the nibble part. I mean, you could find a way to.
Oh my God, there's somebody on here that says, I have a friend of mine that does business doing that. And she said, oh, it's Melinda. And she's 6 months booked out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Go ahead, what's
Yeah,
that?
what's
Tyler.
up?
Bring it up, Tyler.
I know what movie it's from.
Yeah, it's from a
Old
movie.
School.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
from old school. Yeah, it's from
yeah.
old school.
Yeah, look,
I can't
somebody,
believe it's a real thing.
bro. This is what I love about people. By the way, this is what I love about being in America. Somebody saw that movie, thought it was a good business idea.
It was probably a business idea. Well, listen, it was probably a business idea before that movie.
Probably.
It probably was. It's probably been around for a minute.
Yeah.
I know, nibbling sounds weird.
Did I teach it in?
It was
did I
some.
teach
It
it
was
in school?
No, it was some gay dude, and he.
Oh, that
Oh, yeah, no, it was
yeah,
David
yeah,
Spade.
yeah.
It was David Spade.
Carrots.
Was it? Oh, it's
It was
right,
David Spade. It was David Spade. Yeah, it was David Spade who played the character.
Bro.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we should do. We should have a class where we teach people stuff.
I'm not teaching them how to get blowjobs.
No, but I'm just saying,
I don't know how
like,
to do that.
there's money to be made somewhere in one of these, like.
No,
like,
I think we should do classes about teaching men how to talk to women.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
There's
what I mean?
gotta be some money somewhere in this.
Yeah, that is crazy though. Listen. I if there's a listener out right there that is a teacher of this, write it,
Please.
because I got questions.
Yes, the num.
Like, do you get a degree? Like, how do you?
How do you
like,
prove to people
How do you prove to people that you're an expert? Like, what is the qualifications for that?
I think to your point, like anybody I've ever seen is a sex teacher.
It's not attractive.
I look and go, how are you?
Teach you sex.
How are you teaching
No.
sex? Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I really want to know. I'm curious. I got a whole again.
You got your laptop out?
What's your qualifications?
Can you just
what's your
type
freaking?
Can you just type in num kiss lick and just see if
that's
a
the real
move,
thing.
Just see if a move.
It's gonna
comes
come up as a Pokemon. That's
I mean, don't click on any links because I don't want anything to get on your computer. But all right. What? Oh no way. No, it can't be a move. All right. Van-
Oh wait, here we go. Wait, hold on. Wait. Let's cut you off there, buddy.
Uh-oh.
I have been a dominatrix and sex educator for 25 years.
Ooh.
Okay, Kate. Well, listen. Go to our website,
And write-
Advice Unfiltered.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, and tell us about it. We're interested.
Oh,
I know what your
hell yeah.
qualifications are and what got you to that point.
Yes, please tell us about it.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. No move. It's her own move.
It doesn't say it's like a move, but it said it means something. It's really weird. It said it's like not a universally recognized like meaning for it, but
Yeah.
like, it means that.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that next time you look at your kids, go num num num.
Num.
You be like, nope, don't say this to your kid.
Nope.
Nope.
Kid is not a penis.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Vanna from California. I want to break out of this funk I'm in for a few years and get back to having some fun with the husband. I'm sure he would love me to just go from zero to absolute hooker, but let's slow things down a bit. What are just some fun things I can let him know I'm down for, just to kind of ease into getting back into intimacy?
I'll tell you what's a really good thing. Public affection.
Yes.
You know, the idea of getting caught, whether it's in the back of your car, you know, or in a movie theater.
Oh, wait, you said public affection and you turned it into sex in public.
Well, I didn't say that. I just say you making out in the car, you know what I mean? Or doing like foreplay in the car or like, you know, or in a movie theater. You know what I mean? I think those little simple things right there can spice things up. You know, here's the thing. Everybody always wants to jump into the pond right away. But literally, it's the buildup. It's literally the buildup that makes sense amazing, right? So you want to build that climax. You want to build it up that you can't wait to. Because listen, here's the thing: when you build it up, especially for a man, if you build that tension up, you know, he's gonna be the person. You're both gonna be at that point where the animal comes out in both of you.
Yeah.
And there's not gonna be any words that need to be said.
It's going to
It's
do
just
it.
go shh, and then fireworks go off and freaking
Yeah, I think we talked about this last
angels
episode.
sing and what?
Yeah, then there's a num lick or
Yeah.
kiss.
Yeah.
Yes, there, youngin.
I just want to say this, that I have friends that work in movie theaters, and coming from them, please don't do anything in a movie theater. That place is disgusting. And
Look,
you don't want to do that.
That's fine.
And they see it. There's cameras.
That's the whole point, though.
there's
You want to get
cameras
caught.
everywhere.
Cameras
Yeah.
that can see everything.
Well, now there is. Back in the day.
Back in the day. I'm just saying, listen, Starsky and Hutch, best movie I've never seen.
Just look. Yeah.
Best movie I've never seen. Good movie.
I remember. Never mind. So
Tyler's back.
Tyler's back. So, oh look, like Chris was saying, you know, drive to the movie theater, hold hands, you know, kiss, you know. Little,
Yeah, I think again, building that anticipation, right? Sending floating texts all day. If we can make a little picture here and there, you know, but building that tension, right? Like
Yeah.
freaking that's the key. That's where people lack it, right? Because it becomes routine. Like, oh, time to have sex. It's Tuesday. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. You want to build that tension. Like maybe you do it for the week. You know, be like, hey, you know, if you can, hey, I can't wait to freaking blah, blah, blah by Friday. You know, what's going on? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about doing? You know, and I think communication is key, right? Like if we were talking about, like, hey, listen, baby, what are you thinking about doing? What do you like? What are you thinking about me doing to you? And her expressing that, and you go, oh, yeah, well, this is what I think we should do, too. And that whole conversation can be sex in itself. You know, and literally by the time you get to that point where you're together and you're in the moment, you know, it might not. I'm just telling it from experience. I can tell you right now that build up is a key point.
Yeah. I mean, look, on the way to the grocery, just put your hands on there and, you know, play little finger puppets, you know. Isabel from Nevada. At 50, I find myself being comfortable.
I love when he starts laughing before he even reads it.
All right. Isabel from Nevada is 50. I find myself finally being comfortable with who I am and what I want from a partner. No shame in my game. I have some non-negotiables. You have to eat it, you have to have a full-time job, and you got to be in shape to keep up. What kind of non-negotiables do you guys have at this point in your life?
Me, non-negotiables.
Probably a better question for you.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think non-negotiables for me are somebody who's still at a certain age, still like, going out partying all the time, drinking all the time, who's not focused on things that they need to be focused on. Like, I'm really focused on my career right now, and I'm really focused on being a better father and making a better environment for me and my kids, for me, like, I don't have patience right now to take care of anybody else. And I need somebody that can take care of themselves. You know what I mean? And be equal with me. You know what I mean? So like non-negotiables for me is like I need somebody that's goal-oriented. That somebody wants to move ahead and forward in life and not live in the past. That's for me. Like I want somebody that's kind of like, all right, this is what we're doing today. This is what we're doing tomorrow. We're moving forward financially and emotionally and physically and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I was dating, the non-negotiable, the very first one, and I'm sure you're in the same boat, was definitely a good person for Tyler. There was no doubt. I didn't care about anything else. Zero mattered to me because my big thing, especially at a young age, was I wanted him to see a relationship that worked, and I wanted him to see a relationship that was healthy. Mm-hmm. So that was really, really important for me.
No, it's important for me too. Like, having somebody in my kids' lives that is a good example.
Yeah.
And that likes kids. That wants to be around my kids.
Yeah, and look, and actually the funny thing is that I had a conversation with my wife about this when we were first dating, and I think to your point a little bit about like where we were. I said to her, look, I'm at a point in my life where I want to have that kind of fun. Like I still want to have fun with a person, but I just want to have fun in a more adult way. I want to be able to work hard and then enjoy time. I want to get up in the morning. I don't want to be fucked up like I used to be. Like I want to turn a corner.
No, like if I go out with somebody, man, I don't want to be babysitting.
No,
I don't want to babysit you, man. Like I want to go out and just have a good time. If we can, yeah.
Yeah, you need somebody. Well, at that point, and then you just need I just want a good person in my corner. I think. That's
I need somebody that's an equal.
Yeah.
That's going to push me like I push them and support me and what I'm doing and not,
Well, it used to drive me fucking up a wall. When I first met Regina, it would be like I always would feel like, and now I'm older, so I get it. Like I was still probably immature when I had met her. I was making a turn to be a better person. And it used to drive me fucking crazy. She'd be like pushing me to do shit and push me to do shit and push me to do shit. And then I'm watching myself. I'm not paying attention as I'm accomplishing all of these things after another and after another. And then I realize I'm like, she's been in my corner the whole time.
Yeah.
It's not her. She's just driving. Her thought was always, and she said to me one day, she goes, I think you're one of the smartest people I know. And she's like, I just want to help you accomplish that. And that's all I'm here for. So
that's cool. I appreciate that. I mean, again, the family that cheers each other on is the most important, right?
Yeah. Lisa from Montana.
What's up, Lisa from Montana?
Oh, my God. We're coming to a close.
Yeah, we're coming to a close. Yeah, if you're going to through it
tonight. We have a group chat going where we kind of talk all types of shit. Our girlfriend's engagement ring is so tiny, it looks like a vending machine prize, and we call it Little Skittles. Someone ratted us out and told her, and now we feel like we really lost a good girlfriend. Can group chats get out of hand, or do we all talk about each other behind each other's back anyways?
No.
Such a woman.
No, that's
I hate to say that.
Yeah, no, you're right, dude. It's right. Listen, guys will do that. If I don't like you, I don't talk to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you can, but that's such a dick thing to do. First off, maybe the guy couldn't buy her the ring that he wanted to.
Yes.
But he was still willing to commit to her, and show him that, he was willing to show her. And maybe she didn't give a fuck about the ring. Maybe she just wanted a man who loved her. Like, it's kind of a dick move, man. Very superficial, very fucking dickish thing to do. If anything, you all should go back and kiss her ass and tell her you're sorry. And take it and say, listen, we learned from our mistakes, and we're sorry. We would be better people, and we care for you as a person. I think this is a real dick move to do, man. Because again, you don't know the circumstances. Like, not every guy is fucking going to be able to go out and buy a 14-karat ring and spend $80,000 on a fucking ring that you're going to wear just to show your friends. Oh, look what I got. So what? What does that ring really do for you, man? What really matters is that he made a commitment.
By the way, do you know why engagement rings even exist?
Yeah, because some guy freaking made a fucking advertisement about it. Freaking made it seem like it was a thing. Yeah, diamonds didn't mean shit.
De Beers, the biggest. By the way, I know the guy who was the head marketer for years because he wanted.
It's all about marketing.
They were trying to figure out. They have an excess inventory. They have more diamonds than they could ever do anything with to this day. And after the war, they were trying to figure out a way to get people to spend money because they were spending on their houses.
Yep.
So they came up with this thing that the ring should cost 2 months' salary for a person.
Yeah.
And people bought into it.
Yeah.
And
They bought into it. Diamonds didn't used to mean shit. Just like lobsters. Like lobsters didn't mean shit either. Prison people and Alcatraz used to get fed lobsters because they were considered junk food.
Yeah.
You know, and now you're paying freaking $90 for a freaking lobster, and you're paying, you know, 80 grand for a ring.
Well, I love how you can actually now make a legitimately real diamond, from carbon in a machine that makes it identical chemically to a real. It is, for all intents and purposes,
It's a diamond.
real diamond.
And people still don't buy them.
People don't want it.
People don't want it. They'd rather have the freaking
Some dude
those-
mining it.
yeah,
like, and
some
giving her
poor
life
guy
up.
freaking giving his life up, freaking being treated like a slave in some country to get that diamond.
It's just,
Shows you such a good person you people are.
look, you really fucked up with your friend.
Yeah, no, you fucked up with your friend. Like, you really, honest to God, like, listen, if the fact you're running this question means you feel bad, it means you have a heart. So if I was you, honest to God, if I was you, I would eat the crow. I would literally go back to her face to face and say, I'm sorry.
I love it. Do you know a real person? Because somebody just wrote to us and goes, "I don't need a ring. I want new hardwood floors."
There you go. See, that's a real person. That's a real person. You don't need a ring. You know?
All right. As we're finishing up tonight, Lords from Australia. I was seeing.
There's the kiss from down under.
There it is. We're gonna finish with Australia tonight. I was seeing a guy for a while. It was great. We talked for weeks. We spent so much quality time together. There was never any pressure to have sex, which I found actually refreshing. But after 3 months, I was starting to wonder why we hadn't been intimate or even been naked. We would just kiss and play with each other and stuff. That Australian kiss.
An Australian kiss down under.
I decided to get him drunk so I could take advantage of him, and we went back to his place to get naked. That's the first time I realized he had 3 nipples. Whoa, that was a shock. I made my way around
Oh!
He got 3 nipples? Got 3 nipples. I made my way around the extra nipple. He woke up hungover, and I don't know if he realizes I know he's got an extra nipple.
He doesn't realize it? I'm sure he realizes he's got
How
an
would
extra
you
nipple.
guys approach an extra nipple if you found one on a new girlfriend you've seen for the first time naked?
What? I need
How would you deal with an extra nipple?
a stick. You got a stick?
A stick? Just-
Money. Mole. No, wait, does she have an extra tit? Does she has an extra nipple?
No, he has extra.
Not him, but I'm saying she said they asked if we saw a girl with like an
Oh,
extra
if we
nipple.
saw a girl with 3 nipples, like
She'd have to have extra
no.
tip, right? She'd have 3 tits, right?
No, I think you can have an extra nipple on 1 tit.
Really?
I think that's what it is.
What would I do?
We're guys. I mean, look, you're asking the wrong people because we're guys.
I don't think it would bother us too much.
It wouldn't bother. Literally,
great
I'd
story.
like this. I would take 2 fingers in one and just.
He'd be like, I got better reception than Robin Williams. Hello, Vietnam. No.
Tune in Tokyo.
Tune in Tokyo. Yeah,
Look,
that's crazy.
we're guys.
Yeah,
we're
I mean, whatever. That's,
I get why he maybe didn't know, but hey, kudos to you for being like, I'm gonna get him drunk and take this to the next
No,
level.
like, wait, hold on here. Wait, that's totally. No, it's not okay that you got him drunk either and took advantage of him. Let's go back to this whole thing
we
here.
going back for
It is
that?
not okay that you got him drunk and took advantage of him. If I said that, I got her drunk and I took advantage of her, I'd be a fucking. People would hate on me.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
Married. I've done it to my wife. I've been like, babe.
Doesn't count.
it's-
Doesn't count when you're married.
I'm like, I've been with her for 13 years. I look at her, I'm like, you need another shot.
But I'm saying, no, it's not okay that you got him drunk. Don't make him feel weird about his third nipple. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about it, man. Freaking, you know.
What an episode today. What an episode to go from 3 nipples and gifts and some
Down under
stuff
kisses.
and some bang cookies and all kinds of stuff. And
Great
I
episode.
definitely-
And getting kicked off of TikTok.
Yeah, and getting banned from TikTok for some reason for 2 days.
For
So.
2 days, man.
All right. As always, first off, we want to give a shout out to our sound engineer. As always, Christian, we appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, gents, for having
So
me.
I'll be excited when you we'll be excited when you have your project and we can
Yeah.
talk about it here.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
So
That'd be awesome.
yeah,
That'd be
we'll
cool, bro.
definitely talk
Don't
about
threaten
it.
me with a good time.
No, it'll be
No,
awesome.
no
We
threats.
can't wait to
We're
hear
there.
about it.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a very rough weekend,
Okay.
and I was looking forward to this.
Oh, cool.
And you
Love that.
delivered in a big bad way.
Oh,
Thank
love
you
that.
guys
Makes
so
our day,
much.
Oh, you're
bro.
welcome. Thank you for being a part of it, bro.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, our little Gen Alpha fact checker. What's going on there?
What's up, kids?
Sir, how did you find the episode today? Were you you were busy playing with your Nintendo Switch? And
I don't have my Switch. I have Putty.
Hey. Play silly putty.
You had your Nintendo Switch, and you were playing it.
And you're playing
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch, yeah.
All right. So
What'd you think of the show? What'd you say?
I think it was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Harry wrote back.
Got the Harry wrote in? Yeah,
Oh,
good.
I forgot to tell you. Just I forget where the question was. Somebody wrote into me, and I had to tell you this because I thought you'd appreciate this, and it would be funny for some people listening. So they were like, hey, I just wanted to give Chris a shout out. I can't remember who it was, but they were listening to the podcast, and they have a kid who's 10. And they were like, Mom, what are you so happy about? She's like, oh, I found this podcast I'm listening to. And then he sat down and hung out with her while she listened to the episode. And she wrote me and she goes, you know what? She goes, tell Chris how much I love the fact that he spends time with his son doing something he's doing to be successful. And she's like, I can't tell you how nice it was to bond my kid who just wanted to hang out with me for the hour.
Yeah, it's
and
amazing.
so it was
right?
awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And I forget who you are, but shout out to whoever you wrote in. I just
That's
wanted
cool.
to give you that shout out. And but yeah, so all right. So anything coming up this week for you? Are you working? What are you doing?
No, I think I'm just gonna chill at home.
How many
most
more
of the
weeks you
time.
got for school starts?
About
Two.
2 weeks, yeah.
1.5. Yeah.
I need to go back. Well,
Hey, he's got one more. He's got one more
podcast.
Tuesday with us, man. One more Tuesday.
you got one more Tuesday?
Yeah, next Tuesday.
You got well, that's all right.
That's all right, buddy. We'll be here when you're out of school. We'll be
Bro,
right here.
our goal is to have lots of Tuesdays
Yeah.
that you'll be able to come to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
And then,
hope.
well, look, if you're a person right next to you, he's only got 1 year left.
Yeah.
How's that? What are you
That's
looking
your
forward
senior
to?
year, huh?
Hey, by the way, you got. So what's going on in your life? Let's see. You got a girl now? Is it now a girlfriend?
No, not yet.
Got a
Wait.
situation.
By the way, I was told I should do a better job as a father because I failed at this the first time.
What? The first time you do another.
Are you protecting yourself?
How'd you feel this the first time?
Because I forgot to bring it up, and my wife had to in the car. She started crying.
Not the car.
And then while she was crying,
Oh, that's right. You told me that.
he
That's
had to
right.
console her.
I had to comfort Regina. on
That's so
Thursday.
funny.
He had to comfort her as she was crying, asking him
So
about
funny.
sex.
She also
That's so
thought
funny.
I never had the sex talk, and what I was.
Well, you did with your mom and Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because your stepsister's old.
That'd be awkward. to have
Anyways, I got
sex
the
over
text
now.
message today. It was like, can you, it's like, just, hey, how's
You know,
your day?
like-
By the way, can you make
Listen,
sure you
your-
have this
Your whole talk's
conversation?
better than mine. You know what my sex talk was with my real father?
What?
He got an oyster shot. And he takes the oyster and he puts it on the plate and he goes, "What's that look like?" And I go, "Huh?" He goes, "How long have you been having sex?" I was like, you totally caught me on that. Like, fuck. It's like, it looks like a vagina.
So,
Anyway, yeah.
So anyways, you gotta don't be, we only have, when he leaves, that chair is not for a carriage
No.
or baby stroller.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
just make sure we
Safety first.
Anything exciting? You're finishing up your pink pony, you got your school, you may get a car soon.
Hopefully, I get my license soon. Hopefully, if I pass. Senior year is my last year. Thankfully, I got senior skip, so I'll get out like 12.
Yeah, dude.
Good
you
for
ever
you,
hear
bro.
this shit?
Yeah, I
You
heard
ever
about
have
it.
Senior skip?
No.
Bro, he gets out of school every day at 12 o'clock.
Oh, no,
I
my
have on my
That's-
credits.
Isaiah,
Man.
what is
Man.
it? You too? What's it?
I didn't get that either.
Yo,
Man.
what kind of shit?
I got my credits.
Yeah,
I
he
got
earned it.
all the classes I need to get
Bro, I
done to
thought he was
graduate.
lying. I was like,
Yeah, you earned it.
he's like, yeah, every day. By the way, every day I'm done 12 o'clock.
12:37.
When do you
Out
go to
there.
school?
Way to be the man.
Yeah, guess what you do at 1 o'clock? Go to work.
Go to work.
So kudos to you. And for me, as always, really quick. So just a couple things. We're working on the studio, which is coming along. We're going to get to painting it, which is great. So hopefully TikTok will unban us next week. I want to give a shout out. First off, I just want to give a shout out to the people that get us things. So JoJo and Skippy and Shannon for the toys and Leslie, great. These things are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I just can't believe someone handmade those. We
Yeah,
showed me
no.
the video.
Yeah, she's literally, you see her putting them together. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, it's dope. And
Yeah, Panique.
and shout out to our boy Mike. Look, we talk about all the time.
Oh, yeah,
It's-
situation.
It's nice to support friends who
Yeah.
are doing good in the community and stepping out and trying to start businesses and stuff. So shout out to Bank Cookies. But beyond that, look out for my any questions we didn't get. we'll try to do on my little daily dose of Advice Unfiltered, so we can try to get to more questions. But outside that, I love all you guys. As always, my man, my co-host over here. Appreciate him as always. And we'll fix some of this tech shit next week. So turn it over to you, bro.
Always one step closer, right? Always one step
We're
closer.
getting a little better every day.
Listen, as always, man, I can't tell you and express to you enough how much we appreciate all of you and everything you guys have been doing. You guys share our posts. You guys like our posts. You tell your friends. This community is growing because of you. So I got to say thank you so much for all of that. On the flip side of all of that, man, we got some really great things happening, right? We got some really big things that are happening. I want you guys to keep me in your prayers. I might be on this reality show on Netflix, maybe, possibly. That's what I'm training for. So put that positive energy out there, man. Maybe you'll see me on this competition show on Netflix. We'll see what happens. But yeah, what a great show we did today. All right, what a phenomenal show. We learned some stuff. We had some laughs. We learned that there's a kiss down under in Australia.
Yes.
Thank me for that. You can thank me, Australia, for that. Thank me for that one.
That'll be a shirt.
That'll be a shirt. Say thank you. You can thank me for that. But yeah, listen, again, thank you guys so much for being a part of the show, being a part of the community. Thank you again for joining me on Cameo. We didn't bring up Cameo. Thank you for joining me on Cameo. And I'm going to throw this out there one last time. One account, See Me Now 72. We have one podcast account, Advice Unfiltered with Tony. That's it. Both of us are verified. Freaking, I have Team David 72 verified. Listen, you guys are doing great. All you people out there are doing great at blocking these scammers and letting them know that you're not going to fall for it. Thank you for that. So I just want to say thank you very, very much. As always, man, we believe in you. We believe in the best in you. No, let me do it again. We believe in you. We believe in the best in you. Advice Unfiltered, episode 28.
Yeah, it's in the books,
Yeah,
baby.
it's in the books.